Hi. Greetings, everyone. I'm Eric with Your Essential Practice. This is Maggie and Kira, and we're happy to bring you this week's Divinely Guided Rune reading. And welcome to Your Essential Practice. And we would like to invite you to subscribe, like, comment, and contact me if you want any of your own rune readings done. Links are down in the description. Also, lots of zodiac and astrological information down in the description box below. So if you want a lot of the astrological information, like what's happening, like moon transits, things like that, that's down in the description box. Okay, let's get into your rune reading for the 11th through the 17th. Greetings, Libra, and welcome to your Divinely Guided Rune reading here for the week. Let's jump right on in and grab your rune for the energetic past. Here in your energetic past, we have Dagas. Dagas is the rune of clarity, transmutation. This is true divine alchemy. This is that transmutation from night unto day, like the Temperance card in the tarot. Okay, so this is a lot like that hourglass tipped on its side, the infinite clarity, like that pause in the moment in time for that clarity, like an aha moment can be. Or, this is also like that butterfly emerging from a chrysalis, recognizing that these changes you're going through, you'll never be the same again. And that's a beautiful way to look at things too, just recognizing that no matter what, we're never going to be the same again. Taking what resonates here and leaving what doesn't. Into your energetic now, we have Laguz. This is indicative of lake, water, sea, flow, divine feminine intuition and healing work, primordial life-giving flow of water, creation energies like divine feminine as well, with the life-giving waters. This is also a lot of emotional healing. Divine feminine here in Laguz is, Laguz means lake too. This could just actually be meaning that you're around a body of water right now. But this is that emotional stability, emotional healing type of rune. Now, Laguz and the Divine Feminine is a really good reminder to us to recognize that we have aspects of both the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine in all of us. So take what resonates, please. Okay, in your energetic near future, bunch of joy, bliss, pleasure. This is Wunjo, the clan flag of success, where you're planting that clan flag on top of the hill, and it's that energy of that sense of completion, showing up for each other, the effort that it took to get there together, all of those celebration, bliss, pleasure, joyful celebration energies. This is beautiful because through this change and emotional healing, you recognize that this is a moment or an occasion in your life to embody your joy, embody your pleasure, right? So what's your emotional your now influence, your influence for the now? It's in Tiwaz, showing up for, is this discipline work? Tiwaz is the God Tears rune. This is the vector of victory of knowing what is just, what is true, what is correct, and what is good for the collective and for yourself, showing up and doing the work. The dedication, the effort that it takes to get to that. Remember when I said the Wunjo is kind of like the after the efforts of and showing up together. This is that the efforts of. This is that vector of victory, and this is the kind of like that end game. So through this transmutation and emotional healing, you're uncovering a lot of steps to take for doing that work, sticking up for yourself, sticking up for others, and doing what is right, even when nobody is looking. That is key, even when nobody is looking. So what's your advice for the now? Advice for the now is an Isa. This is the rune of ice. This is a time to pause. This is a time for you to let the water freeze over the lake So you can see deep down into the lake and have that clarity. This is a time for that, like I said, pause, because this ice will take time. All right, so this is a very good time for you to rest, to go within in a dedicated way for that emotional stability, the intuitive clarity. And that is really going to solidify what is shaping up for you here. This is beautiful. This is really simple. Just pause, do almost nothing. I mean, you have to really go within and do some searching for clarity within, but it's not like you have to really go out into public and mess with a whole bunch of other different energies. This is getting right with yourself, okay? And right with how you view or discern information. So what do you have for your outcome of this whole rune reading? Here, Libra, is the uncovering of mysteries. This is Pertho. This is a rune of initiation of the Gambler's Cup here. And this is knowing how you're going to start something and pretty much knowing how it's going to end, but wanting the best possible outcome for the gamble, like a friendly competition or a pregnancy or that gamble, right? You start off knowing how it is beginning, and through it, you guide it towards its best possible outcome, adjusting and responding rather than reacting to the energies and guiding it to its best possible outcome, coming out at the end with a shifted perspective, being initiated. And through that being initiated, the uncovering of mysteries, it's like you get that clarity, you get that emotional fulfillment in that unveiling of mysteries, throwing yourself in. Divine is saying, look, I got you. Take that energetic leap. I got you. This is you taking that leap. This is you having faith in uncovering the mysteries and being joyful of it. This is that full, throwing yourself into that full transmutation energy and letting it continue. Like, this was more of an action in the past of an external validation. This is more of an internal one. And here you get to have this beautiful embodiment and this pleasure here moving into your future. Beautiful. Awesome rune reading here for you, Libra. I love this energy for you. You barely have to lift a finger. You just have to do a little internal work. All right. So in your energetic near past, with the rune of clarity for the lapis lazuli runes, is the rune of Iwaz. This is stability, durability, flexibility, like the U branch that flexes in the wind. This is what they used to make bows out of back in the day. It used to be a very strong and durable wood. So this is something that you've been in this axis of this balance, this give and take, and this disseminating information, like the squirrel on the tree of Yggdrasil, and balancing the information between the condor at the top and the serpent at the bottom. You're feeling like you're going back and forth, and throughout this is spinning fast enough where you're getting like you can be this in the middle and have that transmutation, that clarity, and just adapting all of it to yourself. This is interesting. This is like true alchemy. You're coming from that needing to endure into just mastering it and be like, okay, I'm done with this enduring stuff. I'm just going to adapt with it. And in your energetic now, it's like, yeah, you want to be in that pleasure. You want to be, you're very happy with the emotional fulfillment, with the emotional reciprocity, with your intuition and the way things have been going so far. Or you're actually looking at celebrating or completing this with your clan. Okay. Take what resonates here, please. Leave what doesn't. Also, let me know in the comments below how this all resonates here for you. Okay, we have Odin's rune here in the future. So we'll get another rune from the Unikite set. And so Odin's rune is like the patch over Odin's eye. This is like something that's hidden from you or something that you already know to be true. Now, this could be Wunjo coming up for a third time. We have Sawilo. We have Sawilo clarifying and being your good fortune, your good luck, your Everything the sun's light touches, it is blessed. The sun's light shines on everything without reservation, without judgment, right? And you're called to embody that bliss and that pure pleasure. It's something you already know. Yeah, it's something you already know because it's something you're experiencing right now. But you want to kind of get forward into your work. But I think the type of work that you're needing to do is what's needing that clarity. So let's go ahead and get that energetic now kind of clarity. Yeah, stay grounded, but always is with this momentum. You have this momentum. You want to get going more with this. This is Uruz, the ox rune. So right now, check in with your grounded, your natural vitality aspects too. Check in with your health. Am I eating right enough? Eating well? Drinking water well? Okay, and it's not just that sort of a diet. It's also your auditory, your visual diet, like vibrations that you surround yourself with, because we do become the most alike, the 5 people that we surround ourselves with, right? So just do a little bit of a discipline work with your health check-in, and stay grounded in this momentum moving forward. And that's really going to either preoccupy or get yourself to that point where you can embody and uncover that mystery that is your life here coming forward. Now, with your advice rune, it's also clarified with Sawilo. And with your advice rune being clarified, Sawilo, it says the sun and the ice together. Let the sun shine through into your clarity. Let your good fortune just take reign. You need to rest right now. You need to rest. You're being told to rest, and let this just be you, still be you, right? In your energetic check-ins with yourself and discipline work with your vitality. But this is good fortune with your vitality. So if you're resting, you will be having that. So just rest up, because you're going to have another party coming up around the corner. Let's see what this clarity is here for unraveling of mysteries with Pertho, the Gambler's Cup. Yeah, okay, Othala. Othala works. This is enhanced aspects of your legacy, more of what you're going to leave behind for the next 7 generations versus the next 2 generations. This is enhancing your legacy work in your future. So yeah, this divine feminine masculine balance, being grounded, being dedicated to this path that you're on, resting when you need to, and also knowing that you're in this good fortune in being able to do so. And I think with Pertho and this Othala here is that you have a great joy in uncovering a mystery about your legacy, about maybe your family. And I think maybe you feel like you are counting your lucky stars, or blessed, or very fortunate to, maybe like you dodged a bullet. But you are maybe waiting for a test result from a doctor and kind of sweating about it. You're called to rest right now. Just be in your pleasure and trust your intuition. And then the great mystery is revealed, and it enhances your legacy, and you have joy in this good luck moving forward. Yeah, I really can see that also. Let me know in the comments below how this is all working out here for you. All right, Libra, now let's get a card of clarity from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck. These are messages straight from Source, straight from Divine, directly to your spirit, directly to your soul. Now, Divine, please show us clearly, what message of clarity do you have for Libra this week? What message of clarity do you have for Libra this week? You're almost going to give me a card there. You gave me a whole bunch there. All right. Let's get a message of clarity from a single card, please, Divine, for Libra. From a single card, please, for Libra, for what they need to hear this week. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Yeah, having the patience right now. I know you're in your joy and your bliss and your pleasure and everything. You want to celebrate. You're going to have more opportunity for that in the future. All right? Right now, be good to you. All right? Have patience right now. it will pay off in dividends, okay? Now let's read more about this card. Again, it says, I accept that everything happens in divine order. Libra, Earth has become a place of instant gratification. You must focus on the maxim that it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. This card has come to you because you need to learn the joy of anticipation. The process of doing is rich in lessons, but when you concentrate on the goal, those experiences are disregarded. Life is an unfolding, and the more patience you practice, the more you will let the universal energy celebrate itself through you and bring the experiences and situations your soul requires. You need to learn that there is a rhythm to everything in the universe, and the more you are living with patience, the more aware you are of the lessons your soul is studying. You are on a path. The signposts are everywhere. If you are speeding down the path, you will miss the miracles and little treasures that have been placed there for you. Yeah, this is just calling you to slow down and be patient with yourself. Namaste, Libra. Have a blessed, abundant week.